Siemanko, witam wszystkich, z tej strony Typek. Kontynuujemy nasze dochodzenie w sprawie fałszywych monet. Zostaliśmy odesłani do Ratajów z dokumentami, które otrzymaliśmy od Ulricha. No więc jedziemy do Ratajów. Musimy pogadać z jakimś fałszerzem. Okej, gdzie ten fałszerz? A, już się mnie czepiają, że pochodnie nie mam. Kurde, wkurzają mnie z tymi pochodniami, się non stop czepiają. Słuchajcie, gdzie ja mam jechać? O, źle pojechałem, wróć. Co, w tych żebrakach gdzieś, kurde, będzie? No nie, tam jest jakieś ale tu chyba jeszcze nie byłem w ogóle w tym rejonie. Nie, zamykaj mi, już mi chciał, kurde, zamknąć przed nosem, nie? Jest, fałszerz.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Master Fayfar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
Nazywa się Ulrich.
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
I asked him who his liege was, but he refused to tell me.
We live in such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest. And today, they take assumed names, hide their emblems, and sneak around the land like thieves.
I got the impression he was hiding his identity because his master's at odds with Sir Radzig.
That may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king, Sir Radzig has many enemies.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. Ah, but this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Kaplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
Niezły, kurde, tak po piśmie wyczaił.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzig and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square. See you
No
later.
dobra, czyli zostaliśmy odesłani do Sazawy tropem fałszywych monet. Znowu musimy z Lurikiem pogadać. No nic, trochę nas kurczę porzucają z jednego końca mapy na drugi. No ale musimy dla Radzika tą sprawę wyjaśnić, nie? O. Napadli nas, kurde. Ratunku, gdzie oni są? O kurde, jak mnie z dwóch stron tu zachodzą, patrzcie. Oła, oła, jedź koniu, nie wywracaj się. Nie, trafiłem go. I na tarczę przyjął. Tam gdzieś jeszcze dwóch było, nie? Stoją tam chyba z tyłu gdzieś. Kurde, daleko są. Ale dostał i się złożył od razu. Trafiłem? Chyba trafiłem. Nie, zatrzymał się akurat jak zwalniałem strzałę już. Co, olał mnie? Olał mnie, gościu. No to masz w plecy. O, w łeb chyba dostał, jak bark gdzieś. O kurde. To niedobrze się teraz stało, bo mnie zrzucił z konia. Wstawaj, wstawaj, Heniek. Kurde, Heniek, no Heniek. Dawaj tarczę. Gdzie mi z tym, kurde, majchrem tu? O.
Shit! You fucking dog!
Ale teraz dostał z kontrataku, kurde. O ty, kurde, dziadu.
Hey, there he is!
O, o.
Watch out!
Kurde, już myślałem, że jego kumple przyszli.
I see him! All right,
Dobra, poddał się.
I surrender. Watch out! I see an enemy.
Nie chce mi się go pilnować, ile tych łuczników.
Look out! There's one of those bastards!
Strzelają do mnie chyba. Nie wiem, ja ich nie widzę. Widzi ich ktoś?
There, you see him? There's the cunt.
Tam chyba jeden jest.
Jesus! Look, an enemy!
What's going on there?
Hey, there he is! Watch out! Who's there? What's that? God almighty,
O,
watch out.
strzały mi się skończyły.
Look out, there's an enemy here!
Padłeś? Padłeś. No i dobra. Nie wiem, coś z tymi bandami jest coś nie tak, bo oni strasznie szybko tracą zainteresowanie. No, ale sprzęcik mają taki warty uwagi nawet, nie? Przyda się do sprzedania. Łowiecki łuk jesionowy. Dobra, i więcej od was. Chociaż może jeszcze to jeszcze sobie weźmiemy. Chyba zabili tego wieśniaka, który tutaj sobie przebiegał koło nas. A, to już będzie kradzież, wszystko, dobra. Od niego nie bierzemy. No to nie był taki wieśniak, on tam coś miał przy sobie nawet fajnego. Ale w każdym razie go zakatrupili. Okej. Łuk jesionowy. Okej. Przeszukamy jeszcze tą resztę bandy, którą tutaj gdzieś położyliśmy i jedziemy dalej. Jeszcze dwóch powinno gdzieś leżeć. Kurde, teraz nie pamiętam gdzie ich. Jeden jest tutaj, ale jeszcze jeden gdzieś powinien leżeć. Nie ten guzik. No i dobra, znowu nam myślę około 1000 wpadnie za tą ekipę. Może więcej? Gdzieś jeszcze jeden leżał. Tutaj jest, dobra, mamy wszystkich. O, jaki pancerz miał Kirys. No i dobra. Okej, dotarliśmy do Sazawy. I teraz gdzie? Przez most. Dobra, to jedziemy przez most.
Ja. Ja. Ja.
I co? I tu musimy chyba z Ulrikiem pogadać. Co, on śpi jeszcze? O, śpi, dobra, ale to poczekamy na niego chwilę. Kurde, ja też się będę musiał niedługo przespać. Wstał czy nie? No wstawaj, Ulrich, kurde, ziom. Co za Niemiec. Może go otruli? Nie, no co jest? Czemu on nie wstaje, kurde? Co on? Serio go otruli, kurde? Co jest grane? No wstawaj, że ziom, kurde, co jest? Spróbujemy go pobić i...
Verflucht.
Ty szajse, kurde. Co za szwab pieprzony.
No, no. Had enough, boy? Time to say your prayers.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have
Oh.
to say?
I consulted him, and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins, and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Dobra, poddałem się w tej walce, wiecie? Pierwszy raz chyba przypomniałem sobie, że tu się można poddać samemu. I faktycznie przydało się. Bo by mnie pewnie i tak pokonał. A miałbym tylko więcej do leczenia, więc się po prostu... Czekajcie, które daje więcej leczenia. Po 5 minutach twoje zdrowie w pełni... O, właśnie tego szukałem. Ale mnie sprał ten frycek, kurde. Jeszcze mu odpłacę za to. Dobra, co my tu możemy jeszcze nażreć się możemy? Wykupię sobie pokój od razu na nas, bo potem w nocy znowu nie będzie z kim gadać.
Day to you.
Is there somewhere
I suppose I. For how long?
Just the one.
Sure.
Here you go.
You'll like it. Good luck to you.
Dobra. Jedziemy pogadać z tym gościem w klasztorze. Co za frycek, ale mnie wkurzył. Śpiąca królewna, kurde. A nie, to tutaj coś jest. Czekajcie, co to jest? Porozmawiaj z mistrzem fresków. O. Co, on w tej knajpie gdzieś siedzi? Mistrz fresków.
What else to you, sir?
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
No, co masz do sprzedania?
Why not? Show me what you have to offer.
Take care now.
O, mapę możemy kupić w sumie. Żywot w karczmie. Kurde, już miałem coś takiego, tylko nie wiem, czy to nie była jedynka. Ale nie, no jest gwiazdka, to chyba pouczająca księga o piciu i alkoholizmie. No tak. Kupimy, nie? Może się przydać. O nie, chciałem się targować, przez przypadek kliknąłem. Dobra. Masz farta, gościu, zarobiłeś trochę. Dobra, to idziemy teraz jechać do klasztoru pewnie. Dalej prowadź dochodzenie w kwaterze szafarza. Dowiedz się, skąd fałszerze biorą wyklęcia, a to jest to stare. A gdzie jest kwatera szafarza? W klasztorze. Dobra, to jedziemy do klasztoru w takim razie.
You there!
Czemu ty
Stop!
mnie atakujesz?
Surrender! You'll have to answer for your law breaking.
O co mu chodzi?
Surrender now! Hear me?
All right, enough.
It's you! You cripple someone!
Co?
You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That would land you a fat fine.
Nie wiem, o co chodzi. Co to chodzi o tą bójkę z tym, kurde, tym szwabem? W knajpie? No dobra, masz te pieniądze i
Alright.
spadaj.
Here you are.
You've put yourself before the law. But I'll be keeping an eye on you. You can be sure of that.
Nie wiem, o co chodziło tutaj. Kogo ja niby okaleczyłem? Chyba o tego Ulrika zasrańca chodziło. Ale kurde, no to co miałem zrobić, jak on wstawać nie chciał? Trzeba było go obudzić, no. No i co? Może to na górze. Pomocnik szafarza. Tylko oczywiście nie chce się zatrzymać.
Can I take a look inside the monastery?
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong to the monks of the Order of Saint Benedict.
No to spadaj.
May the Lord watch over you.
Chyba dawno nie używali tej półeczki. Same pajęczyny. Po 5 maja pokwitowanie dóbr od kupca. 20 jakiś dziennik. I chyba tutaj będę musiał się zatrzymać i przeczytać to wszystko, poszukać, poszperać.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm looking for some quicksilver. Would you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such trivial matters.
Fine, thank you.
Farewell.
Dobra, to pomocnika żeśmy tutaj mijali gdzieś, no kurde, jak mnie to denerwuje, że oni mi ciągle te drzwi przed nosem zamykają. On gdzieś tutaj, o, jest.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
Nobody. I'm just asking.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Czego? O, zastraszyć go możemy.
Bollocks. Tell me this instant what you've done with the goods.
Nothing! And I'd advise you to calm down. We're on hallowed ground.
You're a fine one to speak of hallowed ground, a lying thief in monastic robes. What next? A whore dressed as a nun?
This is blasphemy!
I'll give you blasphemy. I'm sure you know what our Lord did to the money changers in the temple.
What do you mean? You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Tell me what's going on here and I won't have a reason to.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake, I hope that's true. Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon, directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was, without a crest, armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
Dobra, już wiemy, gdzie im dostarcza tą rtęć.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well. Thank you.
God be with you.
To co, chyba teraz będziemy musieli się zaczaić na nich tam, gdzie tą rtęć im dostarcza. Czy co? I ci porozmawiaj z mistrzem Pfeifferem. No dobra. Tylko kurczę tutaj... Nie wiem, czy tu jeszcze mogę kogoś znaleźć, żeby z kimś pogadać, jakieś informacje wyciągnąć. Dobra, jedziemy z tym Pfeifferem pogadać, zobaczymy.
God bless you. What troubles you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth the time.
I'll go and see.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapota.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
Good luck then.
No okej, czyli zostaliśmy znowu odesłani do klasztoru. Nie, prawie, gdzieś tam w okolice. Dobra, słuchajcie, tutaj sobie przerwiemy ten odcinek dzisiejszy. Bo to jest długi quest z tego co widzę. Będziemy się za tą rtęcią uganiać dalej. Ale to już w następnym odcinku. No o, tutaj jest ten heretyk, o którym mówiłem, patrzcie. A nie, szarlatan. Dobra, ale to chyba też heretyk się zalicza, nie? Czy nie? Uznajmy, że widziałem heretyka. Dobra. Zapraszam na kolejny odcinek. Na dzisiaj tyle. Do usłyszenia. Cześć.